Welcome, everyone. We're here today to share a very special message from the Great Spirit. So, thank you for joining us, and I'm going to hand it over to Jennifer, and she's going to read you the message that came through.
Okay, thanks, Daryl. All right, so why humans are tested. The sacred journey of the soul finds one in expressions across many dimensions and many aspects of the multiverse. In each expression that one experiences, they find themselves facing challenges that bring opportunity for growth and expansion. If challenge was not met, the degree of growth would be insignificant. If challenge was not present, one would not be able to test one's understandings of their lessons and learnings. While most of you may not appreciate or enjoy being tested, you do, however, enjoy the gratification of doing well when you are tested and succeed. It is only the label of failure or the feeling that you are failing when one rejects the test. However, the label of failure is what needs to be evolved at this time. For the soul is not measuring when one missteps or does not reach a certain level of achievement as failure, but just as an opportunity to reapproach and refine their learnings. There are many tools and methods that one uses along the path in each of these expressions to learn and grow. However, many humans have rejected these instruments and aids at this time. The return of the divine feminine energy is the access point to remember these available aids. These aids are what you access through your intuition and your receptive creative mind. In accessing the feelings of the human body, one is able to receive information from these aids, from which are often called guides and angels. These aids and assistants remind you of what is available within one's heart. One's heart accesses the truth that is open to all beings. This truth is called the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records, however, is not accessible from the mind, which is generally the approach of which most humans attempt to face their lessons and learnings from. When one accesses this from the mind only, a feeling of failure ensues. This disheartening feeling, however, is the soul's knowing that you are only using a fraction of what is available wisdom that is surrounding you at this time. Embracing your whole being, inclusive of soul, mind, body, and feelings or heart space, you are able to more fully appreciate the lessons and tests that you find yourself in. At this time in the human journey, you may be looking around with concern at the level of challenge that is present in your collective body. Many are experiencing difficulties in at least one area of their life that is needing their attention and honesty. Each soul is being invited to look deeply at their intentions that are driving their current choice, that are presenting them with the challenge. In their ability to be honest with the intentions and themselves, they can become aware of their subconscious patterns that may be guarding and protecting them from the truth. The willingness to be radically honest with their intentions is the gateway to healing. Healing cannot happen in the darkness, for the light of awareness brings light codes for transformation and resolution. The openness and honesty with oneself determines the degree of healing that one will be able to achieve. If you are unwilling to be open to the truth, then you will set up for self-protective barriers that will keep you from resolution. These mechanisms for healing apply to all sentient beings and is not in favor for or against any one soul, but is a continual evolving experience towards unity and unification. The separation of these protective barriers is what keeps you isolated in the concepts of the mind. When one finally is willing to relinquish the barriers of the mind and open oneself to the wisdom of the heart and soul, one is ready and willing to heal. This is where the divine, the Great Spirit, I meet you in your heart You are met there with the love of the angels, your guides, and the cosmic heart. Outside of this can feel like an ever-present feeling of abandonment and a living hell. In your search for love, you must meet me there. Anything outside of this is conditional and not divine, which is limiting and dualistic. Your journey then is to return to the cosmic heart, where you will find all that you are seeking for outside of yourself. To return to the cosmic heart is to return to self and to all. This return to the cosmic heart can be one choice away, and it needs not be measured in time but choice points. Each choice that you make from a place that serves the highest and greatest good for all, from a place of unity consciousness, and the closest that you can obtain of the truth in that moment will lead you home. The thirst for home, the cosmic heart, is the thirst that drives the outward seeking in the material realm. This is a trap that will lead you to spiral into an abyss with no bottom. To climb out of the abyss is to climb towards the truth and light, to return to what is eternal, which cannot be destroyed, which is never ending, which is unconditional love. Everything else is fleeting and temporary. The eternal is the only thing that is real. Peace is obtained naturally when one moves towards the heart, towards the truth, towards the eternal. Peace is the goal.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that really speaks to the heart.
It does, yes.
It's great pleasure to be able to bring this information to you, and if you want to know more about us and what we do, you can visit thenatureofus.ca. It's our website, and it has lots of information on it. So thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you the very best. Blessings.